friends, welcome, new subscribers. I'm Brian from Apex Detail. Depending on your taste, there are plenty of tire dressings to choose from. Aerosol, cream, gel. Aerosol I have on hand. I don't use very often. I save that for the big mudder tires with the intricate lettering and designs on the sidewall. The gel dressings I don't use. I really can't remember the last time I used a gel. The cream dressings, I've gone through many different types of cream style dressings, water-based dressings, to get to where I'm at today. And I'm going to showcase what I've been using lately out in the shop. The key for this product is preparation, and isn't that so for a lot of products? So I'm going to show you the preparation so the product can work itself into the rubber, get down in through the surface of the tire, bond to it, and you can get the most out of the product. Let's head out into the shop. I value your time as much as mine, so let's get this started. IGL Eco Shine Tire, 500 milliliters, $15.95, a VOC water-based tire dressing. We're going to showcase the product on a tire that needs to be properly prepped first. The tire has had a gel-like tire dressing attached to it, and it's turning brown. It's attracting a lot of dirt and dust, bonding to the tire, and sometimes it's not easy to get this stuff off. So first we'll just hit it with a diluted all-purpose cleaner, and we'll use a brush and agitate and see if we can rinse it free. We want naked rubber here. In other words, we want to get all bonded contaminants, all waxes and oils free of the tire before we apply the tire dressing. The emollients and the natural waxes that are in the product itself need to penetrate the surface. You'll get the most out of the product, you'll get a great look, and you'll get it to last for a few weeks. Water-based dressings do not last long as just a general rule. That's just the way it is. However, you get some that last longer than others. This is one that looks good and lasts. I wasn't happy the first pass, so I grabbed the APC again, this time full strength, and I grabbed a brush with some stiffer bristles. Follow up with a thorough rinse to properly remove the cleaner and any residue it could leave behind so we can get on to the next step. The second time around looks a lot better, so we're going to move on to the IGL pre-coat. Now this is a body solvent, but I also use this on plastic and rubber to remove old waxes, oils, sealant, grease, anything down to even fingerprint oils, preparing for protection, or even what we're doing here is applying a tire dressing. So I'm going to put a nice liberal coating on the tire, let it sit for a couple seconds, then I'll come in with a microfiber and scrub it down. Just like their other product and the whole product line, this panel prep here is also VOC free, has a great scent, smells like lemons, and very enjoyable to use. IGL Tyre looks incredible on tires, of course, but also works and is effective on rubber trim and softer plastic trim. And you can see with the pre-coat panel prep removed that the degreaser couldn't. So I'll bring you guys in close and get a good close-up shot of exactly how I like the surface of the tire before I apply these dressings. Time for application. So we'll grab the dressing. I'll grab my applicator, which is a simple sponge that I cut to fit the contour of the tires. I have some for low profile. I have some for bigger tires. I cut the lip at the edge of the sponge to fit in where the rim ends and the bead begins. There's usually about a 1/4 inch to sometimes even a 1/2 inch of a lip that goes into the back of the rim and is hard to reach, but you can cut the sponge to fit in there, and with one giant swoop you can get the tire covered evenly, perfectly, and you can see here it works nice. Just put a little bit of pressure down on it. The dressing is very easy to apply. You're not getting overspray like using an aerosol. You're not struggling to spread it out properly like using a gel. It's just right. Conditioning as it's starting to protect, as it's starting to cure. You can see the darkening effect right away. This is one coat which will cure in 10 minutes or more to a satin look. If you want it even kicked back further from that, just grab a microfiber and gently go around the tire one time, and it'll be deep, dark, and rich with no gloss whatsoever. If you do like gloss, add a second layer. It will look like this. Wait 10 minutes or more, you can take off and you won't have sling. If you do want to kick it back, again, just grab the microfiber. You can adjust to the finish of your liking just using the microfiber alone. Okay, so depending on the color of the car, the finish, I do like it sometimes satin, sometimes glossy. This one here, I thought it was appropriate with the color and the finish and the trim to leave it semi-gloss, sort of more towards the satin or matte finish. How I left the tire shine here, I think matches perfectly with that ever so popular satin black wheel that is really gaining traction in the area and is pretty much all I've seen lately. When it comes to a bright color, a bright white or a bright silver or a champagne color with a chrome wheel or an alloy silver wheel, I'll go with the more glossy look. This one here happens to be the 12-spoke Super Sparkle metallic alloy wheel, and it's clear coated. Everything ties in nicely. The vehicle's ready to go. I'm satisfied. I'm going to hop on into the office and grab the customer, bring him out, and we'll see if he's satisfied. With IGL Tyre, tires aren't the only thing that it can condition and bring back to life and make it look a little better. Any rubber or plastic trim inside the door jamb or under the hood or back here in the hatch, you want to give it a little bit of a pop, go the extra step for your customer. You just put it onto a microfiber applicator, spread it out onto the rubber, one coat for a satin look, a second coat for more glossy look, and adjust from there with your microfiber, and you're good to go. Yes, they do make a ton of aerosols for these areas here. I like to just take an extra minute or so and do it by hand here and not have the aerosol spray flying absolutely everywhere and just adding more work. IGL EcoCoat Tire, VOC free, safe for you and the environment as you're applying it, and when it becomes runoff as it breaks down. One layer will give you that satin finish, and you can knock it back even further with a microfiber if you like the gloss look. 2 coats, 2 nice thick coats, let it cure. Cure time is 10 full minutes. If you wait for the 10 minutes and beyond and then set the car free, you will not have sling up along the side of the car. This is a very good product. I've been really enjoying it lately. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. I'll put a link down below if you want to look into it a little bit further and the rest of the IGL line. Have a great day, guys.